The truth about fiery women. Yeah. Let me just start by saying that in this world, there are some women who are general lunatics. Yeah. They got like mental issues, whatever in it, and they're crazy. Yeah. Those types of women there, you cannot tame them as a man. They are like wild beasts. Yeah. They're like feral humans. You cannot tame them. Yeah. But 99.9% of women on this planet can be tamed. Yeah. So if a woman's fiery, there's no smoke without fire. I'll tell you why a lot of women are fiery. Because the man that they're with is really soft, timid, and meek. He's basically in his feminine energy. And what happens when a woman is in her masculine energy? It puts the man in his feminine energy. Right? I was at work once and I was talking to this guy. He said that he had a property from his previous relationship. And he said he bought a second property recently. So we were talking about stamp duty and I'm like, oh, this stamp duty, man, it's a rip-off and that. He said he was able to avoid the stamp duty. And I said, how can you avoid the stamp duty if you're buying a second property? He said to me that he put the second property in his missus's name. Oh, he is setting himself up to become that woman's bitch. He is setting himself up. Guys, I'm not going to elaborate in this video, but never even, if you want to go hard for a woman, yeah, then okay, that's at worst. But never put a property in a woman's name. Never. But anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. He said to me, yeah, these white guys, this bird I've got, my bird, fucking, where they come up with these names? My bird, man, she's really fiery and stuff like that, man. Like, she's just always losing her temper, innit? And in my mind, I was just thinking to myself, she is fiery because you're acting like a bitch. You're acting like a bitch. If he was a really dominant man, she would not be acting like that. She would not be acting like that. I've seen it, yeah. There's this woman that lives on my road. And her partner, he's really weak and, yeah. Like, not in terms of his stature and stuff, but just how he is as a person. I could just see the body language between the two of them. And I know that she runs that relationship, yeah. He's her fucking, he is her bitch, yeah. And I can just tell she's in her masculine energy when it comes to him. But I've spoken to her once or twice and she's really like feminine stuff. I'm not saying I'm some big macho masculine man, but women know what types of guys that they can bully up and push around. Yeah? And I ain't one of them. Yeah, I ain't one of them. As I said, there are some women out here, they cannot be tamed. There's some women out here, they want to run the relationship. And I've been around girls like that. Yeah. If you're around the type of girl who thinks that the woman should be in power, them type of women there, you just get rid of them. Yeah? They don't want a dominant man in their life. They say that, but they're not after that. Yeah? And those types of women there, I've had one before, you're always going at it like two gladiators. It's like just sessions. Clashing. You say we're going this way, she said no, she want to go that way. You say, next time you say you're going that way, she want to go that way, innit? She just always wants to war you and fucking fight over just bullshit, innit? Them type of women there, just get rid of them. Yeah? And it was funny as well. The reason why this girl is like that is because her mum is the one who runs the relationship. I don't even need to see both of her parents together. I could just tell, just by the way her stepfather was, he was very weak and more like passive and stuff. I could tell that her mum was the one that was in the masculine position. She took the lead and stuff. And I could tell because she was more aggressive with her mannerisms, the way she spoke and stuff like that. Innit? So I could just tell if a woman is really aggressive like that, more than likely she's with a guy who is really weak, meek and timid. Man. It's usually This is where it usually works, yeah? The more aggressive person is usually the most dominant person, yeah? Just like with siblings, yeah? Just like with siblings. You could have even sisters or brothers or whatever, innit, yeah? The one who is usually the most aggressive is usually the one who's the most dominant. And the aggressiveness, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to act like a nutcase or whatever, innit? But usually when the most aggressive one is usually the one who's more dominant. I've seen it with grown-ass women. Yeah? The younger sister is more aggressive. And the older sister, she's kind of afraid of her. So if they were out together and they were just, you know, whatever, socializing, going out for the day, I could tell that the younger sister will be in the leadership position, just because the older sister wouldn't want to challenge her, because all it will take is the younger sister just to be a bit, you know, and say, no, we're going this way, and then she will listen to her because she's more aggressive. In that kind of situation like that, I always talk about this kind of stuff. You need to be willing to stand toe to toe with people, and if they're going to try and bully you up. But go and watch my video talking about how to face bullies head on, and that video about bullies, and you'll find out everything I just spoken about. Yeah. But usually when you've got a woman who is really aggressive and really fiery, it's because her boyfriend is a fucking bitch. That's it. I've seen it, right? This is when you know a woman is in her masculine energy and her partner, husband, boyfriend is a fucking wimp. One time I was with certain people and they had some issue with the neighbor, right? We're all black. I'm at this person's house and the neighbor's a white woman. Yeah? She lives with her husband, I would assume. Yeah? Older people, they're like 50 years old. Yeah. Now, the people that I was with, they're a bit more ratchet than me. Yeah? And one of them wanted to go next door to have a discussion with the lady or whatever, innit? Yeah. So I said, let me come to try and bring some common sense and try and not allow this situation to escalate in the car. All right, I know you lot think I'm ratchet, but trust me, I do have a bit more professionalism than I come across, trust me, yeah? So I've gone next door with this person. Remember, it's 9:30 at night, yeah? Pitch black outside. We knock the door and the woman comes to the door first. Like, you lot were thinking like, Bob, shit like that, yeah? The fact that that woman feels more comfortable, she's more in a masculine energy, that she answers the door. She's doing all the talking as well. So she's answered the door. So for me, I just knew that this woman is more in a masculine energy. A man has knocked her door at 9:30 at night. We're black as well. Yeah. We've knocked her door at 9:30 at night. We're black. She's standing at the door talking to us. And I could just tell by the lack of anything from this man, right? This woman's standing at the door. Her husband's standing behind her. Yeah, and she's doing all the talking. He ain't saying nothing. I didn't hear one word come out of him. I thought, you fucking pussy. Yeah, like you lot think, the door knocked at 9:30 and she's answered. That's nothing. Listen, in my house, yeah, I'm a dominant man, right? I'm not saying I dominate and run the house, yeah, but my mum feels comfortable and safe around me. Likewise, my stepfather, yeah. If my front door ever knocked at 9:30 at night and everyone was up and awake, my mum is not answering that door. My mum wouldn't even move because she knows Jay or my stepfather will go and answer the door because we're more dominant than her. If she was the most dominant one in the house, she would go and answer that front door because you would think, well, boy, if anything kicks off, I'm going to have to deal with the trouble anyway because them man, they are pussy holes in the back. No. So when a woman is more fiery than her boyfriend, it's usually because she's running the relationship. He is a little wimp. He has no aggression, no backbone to him. And that is why she is in that. That is why she's fiery. That is why she's aggressive. Because I'm telling you right now, yeah, any of those women that you see or you know that are really fiery, there's some guy that she's been with before who put her in a feminine energy. My girl, even my own girl, said that she was always running the relationship. With me, she don't run shit. She don't run shit, and she knows this. And she's watching too, innit? So, well gone. She don't run shit. She don't run shit. She knows I'm in control. Whatever I say goes. In a nice, masculine, seductive way. I don't treat her like shit or nothing like that. But she knows I'm running the show. Yeah? And that's the way it's supposed to be. It just makes me sick when I see men in the feminine position. I was driving my car the other day. There was this couple, I don't know, they were like Middle Eastern looking or something like that. The woman wasn't like an Arab, so she didn't have like a Muslim thing on her head. But anyway, maybe like Turkish or something. They're walking down the road and I'm driving up behind them. You know when you've got a man and a woman is holding onto the man's arm, so they linked arms? Usually the man has his hands in his pocket and the woman's holding onto his arm. No, it was the other way around. The woman had her hands in her pocket and the man was holding onto her arm like a little bitch. I wanted to fucking beat my horn and, I don't know, if I had some rubbish, throw it at him or something like that. Other times, I'm on the train and I see men sitting like with their legs crossed like little girls and they're facing the women like this. I'm like, oh my God. I see one couple on the train the other day. Like, maybe if a girl wants to put her arm on you or whatever in a nice feminine way, that's corny. But the woman had her arm over her man like this. And like, I could just tell she runs things. She bends him over. Yeah, she bends him over. But guys, if you feel like you're with a woman and you know in your heart of hearts that woman is fiery, I'm not in the masculine position, I'm not running things, you need to make a change. Yeah, you need to make a change. It's not right. It is not right when the woman is leading the relationship. Yeah, the dynamics of it can't work. It can't work. For a healthy relationship, the man needs to be the more dominant one. The man needs to be running the show, man. It just cannot work. If you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, change your station.